Okay, the mounting kit's fairly generic. If you notice the old radio, the only thing holding it up were these two screws up here. You got two up here on this one. You've got these screws on the side which allow this to slide in and out, and I'll show you what you need to do with that in a moment. First, you need to get these. I mean, who uses knob radios anymore? Who sells them? So just cut these out with a pair of side cuts, or whatever you want to call them. We call them side cuts. Cut that out. Clean it up a little bit if you want. You'll never notice it if it's not, unless you really screw it up. Cut the other side out. There you go. You take your new radio, which just about every new radio is going to be this style. It's going to have a cage. To get the cage undone, just take a small screwdriver, pop it out. Some cages go either way, some only go one way. To eliminate any confusion, just put it in the same way you took it out. So, again, here's the new mount. Go ahead and slide the cage into it. But you may have to file down those nubs just a bit. I don't think we're going to have to, but no, we're not. Push the cage to the mount. And you can bend the cage up a little bit. It'll straighten out once you put the radio in there. No big deal. Okay, you've got that in there. Remember I talked about these adjustments. Now the next thing you want to do is put your stereo in here. Well, actually, you don't even need to do that. We're not gonna put the stereo completely in there because I don't want to lock it in. It's kind of hard to get it out once you lock it in. But we'll set the stereo up next to it. So the thing we need to accomplish is the depth. We need the depth to match this one. So if we've got it all the way in, you can see this depth is a little bit, I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit deeper. You can't really see both of them. This one's a little bit deeper, so what you do is, that's what these adjustment screws are for. You just push this out just a teeny bit, like such. I don't know if you can see that. So you just push it out a teeny bit to match the depth of the old radio. That way you don't have to whack any of the old bracing behind the radio. So we're going to have button this up. The cage, what you do to snap the cage in is the cage, you bend these little tabs down, just all around, as many as you can get, bend them down, and that's all you do at this point. We're going to install this in the car with the cage in. Do not put the radio in yet. You don't want to, it'll be a big hassle. So stay tuned. We're going to punch all these down, tighten up these little bolts, and we'll be right back.